For those in the audience getting to know you for the very first time, care to share where you were born?
Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
And care to share where you were raised as well?
Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
And do you still reside in Hattiesburg today?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's rewind to the birth, raising, and upbringing of Hattiesburg. Does it get any more specific in that area for you?
What you mean?
Like, is it a particular portion of Hattiesburg you represent? Things of that
It's
nature?
just Hattiesburg.
Got it. And what was that really like growing up for you in that area?
I mean, growing up in the average neighborhood, you feel me?
There are some people in the audience that may have heard the name Hattiesburg, but never know what that's really like growing up in that area.
I feel me? I don't know. I gotta see it. You feel me? It's a little small city. It ain't a big ass population. Just a little small city with nothing to do. You feel me?
And for those in the audience that aren't familiar with Hattiesburg, what's the closest major city they would be familiar with?
Jackson, Mississippi.
How far of a driving distance is that?
Like 2 hours.
What about maybe New Orleans, if
Yeah,
they're
New
familiar with
Orleans,
that?
that's like another state though. That's like 2 hours.
Memphis,
Memphis, I don't know how many hours it is. But
Atlanta.
yeah, Atlanta's like 6 hours.
Now, when it comes to growing up in Hattiesburg, what was your highest point growing up in that area for you? What was your most positive moment?
Like what you mean?
Like, what was a really good moment growing up in Hattiesburg for you? What was something you were really proud of?
I don't know. I just got like 200 pair of shoes away not too long ago for the back to school for kids.
And was that something random or was that something official, like some sort of back to school drive or?
Not something random I did.
And what was the reaction to that?
No, I got a lot of good reaction from like you feel me, even the kids, the old people. Like, you feel me?
And that was your first time doing something of that nature?
Mm-hmm.
And how did that feel?
It felt good. Yeah. See them kids smile and shit. You feel me? Kids who ain't have shoes and shit get shoes.
Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, what was maybe your lowest point growing up in Hattiesburg, Mississippi? What was your most negative moment growing up in that area for you, if you have one?
I don't know. We from the projects. Everybody got. You feel me? That's like you feel me. I don't use that as no excuse. Feel me? To say you feel me. My lowest point. Feel me? Everybody go through something.
Now, was there a name for these projects?
No, I haven't got a name for a project yet. Oh no, you said for the projects I'm from? No,
Yeah.
no, no. I'm just saying from the projects from the hood. Like, you feel me? What we call it? Hattiesburg, not the suburbs.
Now, for those in the audience that have heard the phrase the projects, the hood, but have never actually experienced that themselves, what's that really like?
Like you feel me? The bottom class. You feel me? Not the upper echelon. You feel me? Kind of got it harder than we got it. I ain't say kind of. We got it harder than others. You feel me? Shit get rough down, and you feel me in the bottom.
What was your roughest moment just dealing with that sort of environment?
Mm-hmm. Separate myself from it. I say that. That's cool.
And have things changed since then?
Yeah.
Not in the projects anymore.
No sir. See what I'm at now? You gotta get away. You gotta expand. You feel me? Can't be stuck where you feel me at. You gotta like you feel me? What they say? I forgot what the saying is. Like about the fishbowl. You wanna go be as big as your fishbowl.
Now, because you were able to see both sides, there are some in the audience that haven't seen that other side yet, like you have. But what did you learn from that? What did you take away from those experiences of growing up in the projects and you're not in that area anymore and you can
A
see
lot
the
of people
difference
use
between.
shit as excuses, like feel me, for the next man. Like feel me, they feel like this man got it by luck or something. Like feel me, everybody got the same 24 hours. Like feel me, all you gotta do is go and go get it. Like feel me, can't be looking at that man just cause he got it right now. You know, you gotta get up and go grind. Feel me, don't this shit. You feel me? Don't nothing wait on nobody. You gotta go get it for yourself.
Now, how were you able to survive that upbringing in Hattiesburg? Because there are some who don't make it.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a key to your survival, perhaps?
I just grind, and stay consistent, stay in my own lane. Feel me? Do what I had to do and handle that business.
Now, there are some people who say things like, don't know if I'll make it to see the age of 18. Maybe 21, for example.
You said don't nobody make it to see the age of 18.
Yes, some people say things like that. They say, don't know if I'll make it to see the age of 18. Don't know
Man,
if I'll make it to see the age of 21.
my partner died at 21, so you feel me? They like 21. So
And was that in reference to Wiz?
we,
Excuse me,
yeah,
Wick?
yeah, we. So you feel me?
But did you have any of those thoughts yourself growing up? You might not see a particular age. I just gave you an example of 18 or 21, but did you have something of that nature in your mind at all?
Oh yeah, I heard it, cause I don't do nothing crazy. Like, you know, our shit ain't like that. Like you know how his shit is. You feel me? So yeah, I knew I was gonna live past 21, 18. You feel me?
And also sidestepping here, when you met Wick, did you actually meet him in Birmingham, or did you meet him in Hattiesburg?
And I'm in Mississippi.
Now, be that as it may, knowing what you know now, hypothetically speaking, what would you have said to your younger self back then, if anything?
Mm. Watch the company I kept. Like, you feel me? You always gotta watch the company you keep. Everybody ain't your friend. Like, you feel me?
Now, for you, how do you spot a fake friend? How do you spot bad company?
I don't know. It's kind of actually hard. That's why I said, you feel me? It takes so long for certain, like, you feel me? Like a chameleon. A motherfucker could be a chameleon. But it takes so long for them to show their colors, though. Should be crazy.
But once one of those colors is revealed to you, is it a zero tolerance policy for you where you cut someone off right away?
For
Or,
sure, nowadays, though. Like, people might not been through it so much, so for sure, nowadays. But then you just try to get motherfucking chance of the chance. Hell no, not no more. Fuck all that.
and also when it comes to Wick, one more additional question here in regards to that whole ordeal of his passing. Mentally, has this been something you sought any professional help over?
Mm-mm.
Why not? Some do.
I don't know. That's not something that we do.
Be that as it may, do you want any professional help with that?
Mm.
All right, I asked you several questions here about your highest point to your lowest point growing up in Hattiesburg. Is there anything else you want to say about your upbringing in regards to that before we leave that portion of the conversation?
I what you mean?
Anything else you want to say in regards to Hattiesburg
Mm-mm.
and growing up in that environment?
Just growing up like in every neighborhood. You know, the hood, just survive, you feel me, your environment.